Jasmine Crockett just got embarrassed. I mean, she just got roasted by a 13-year-old cancer survivor. The same 13-year-old cancer survivor that the Democrats mocked. Yeah. And they exposed who they really are with this one, man. However, when you're a congresswoman and should know better than to make fun of and bully a kid with terminal brain cancer.
I've been through 13 brain surgeries. That's why my head looked like this. And let me say this. This one congresswoman was talking about my head. But I said she can't be talking because she look like a burnt marshmallow.
Damn.
Jasmine Crockett.
He took it there. He said, look, man, you look like a burnt marshmallow. My guy didn't pull no punches with it either, man. You got to salute this young man right here and his bravery. Oh, man, you ever seen somebody so proud of being petty that they forgot that it was a child involved? You know, that's what these Democrats do. That's a Jasmine Crockett. And now she's caught, you know, apparently, I can't find the clip, but they said she mocked the 13-year-old cancer survivor. You know, but the Democrats, they definitely stood there and did nothing when Trump brought him on the stage and told him about his story. Who is DJ Daniel now? We know of him as the 13-year-old cancer warrior from Houston. Salute to this young man. And right here, it also says he is the sweetest surprise of this administration. He recently got sworn in.
What you got to say to the camera? To the people.
I'm gonna be honest. These people that being mean to Donald Trump, if you a Democrat, I'm still on your bumper. But if I catch you being mean to Donald Trump, you gonna have to get out, and you're gonna be trespassed, and you're gonna be out of the United States. You're gonna be sent to a whole different state. I'm just being serious.
Obviously, he's a 13-year-old kid, man. We're not finna sit here and, you know, offer crazy critiques in terms of his stance and what he plans to do with criminals. However, you got to admire this man's resilience. You know, shout out to his parents as well. I know that they have helped him in his pursuit to dedicate his life to visiting police agencies. You know, he was mocked by Jasmine Crockett and those alike, and ignored by several Democrats. You know, this young man, he fights cancer. He honors the badge and still smiles like he got no weight on his back. And they couldn't even stand for this man. Despicable. Yeah, Dems, yeah, despicable. Now, Jasmine Crockett and Eric Stallman both lie about Trump deporting an American child. Found that clip, y'all. Jasmine Crockett also mocks a 13-year-old cancer survivor, DJ Daniels, as well as refers to wheelchair-bound Governor Abbott as Governor Hot Wheels. Shout out to my guy, Jess Wright, PD.
So, of course, the cancer thing is a huge issue, and the corrupt Democrats are going to exploit it. Here is Eric Swallwell and Jasmine Crockett. First, we'll listen to them lie about the children being deported.
They voted to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens, and they did it during the week that we learned that a 4-year-old little girl fighting cancer, a U.S. citizen, has been deported, separated from her U.S. citizen father and her cancer treatment. So, yeah, it's kind of shocking.
The 4-year-old child was not deported. That is a lie, Eric, and you know it. And Jasmine knows it too, but she's going to say it anyway.
The fact is, we used to live in a world in which where we saw the news about that baby that got deported, the baby with cancer, because supposedly he the man that's all about the children with cancer, right? Like, that's why he made sure one of his guests was at this.
Wow. He's the man all about the children with cancer. Wow.
Like, that's why he made sure one of his guests was at the State of the Union was a child with cancer.
She's talking about DJ Daniels. He's a 13-year-old child who survived a rare form of brain cancer. Trump invited him to the State of the Union address, and when Trump fulfilled his wish of becoming a Secret Service agent, everyone stood up and cheered for this kid. Everyone except the Democrats, who not only refused to stand, but wouldn't even clap. Here we are 2 months later, and Jasmine Crockett is still mocking the 13-year-old boy with brain cancer, which is something she loves to do, by the way. She loves making fun at people who are facing serious health issues. Do you remember her Hot Wheels comment?
Dallas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is being called out by other elected officials for her comments last Saturday at a human rights campaign event.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess.
Referring to Governor Greg Abbott as Hot Wheels. Abbott was partially paralyzed when a tree fell on him decades ago.
I'm tired of getting these
She's beyond
spam calls
disgusting.
and text messages.
Mocking kids with cancer and making...
I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why this keep happening to me.
When a tree fell on him decades ago.
She's beyond disgusting. Mocking kids with cancer and making fun of people in wheelchairs.
The Democrats, man, they reach new lows every day. Every single day. It's like they outdo the line get lower. Like, I would hate to be playing limbo with Democrats. You have to be you have to be the ground. Oh man. You see, Jasmine Crockett, she got a history of disrespecting people when she doesn't agree with them, and that includes kids, disabled Americans, and anyone outside of her ideological radical bubble. This isn't new behavior, man. This is a pattern. But I will say this. We as conservatives, we got to be able to dish it and take it now. I already made the comment about the Hot Wheels joint. Of course, she made that right, the remark. But hey, we all make our jokes. But the part that baffled me was the fact that she later denied that it was about his disability. You call a paralyzed man Hot Wheels at a liberal gala, and we supposed to believe it wasn't talking about. Yeah, man, she lies first, gaslights after the fact. What a shame. Now, here I want y'all to check out this video, this interaction between Piers Morgan and, this commentary from Piers Morgan and his breakdown and his critique of the Democrat Party.
I don't care if you're on the left or the right. If you're a human being and that story doesn't just move you like a human being should be moved, there is something wrong with you. These are the people, Laura, who like to have the hashtag #BeKind on their social media biographies. These are the compassionate people. These are the ones who care more than anybody. Look at the way they treated DJ Daniel. Look at the way they treated the family of that poor murdered girl. Look at the way they behaved with their stupid signs. There was something wrong with those Democrats who didn't get up off their backside. And it says an awful lot that they still pretend they are the caring ones, the compassionate ones.
Man, they do a good job of convincing the majority for whatever reason. I don't get it. I appreciate that quote. There's something wrong with the Democrats who didn't get up off of their backs. Oh, my fault. I almost said asses. Why was I finna say back and then asses after? Wow, that was stupid. Anywho, contradiction. These are the same people who post their rainbow flags, they Black Lives Matter fists every week until a child comes along and he doesn't fit their narrative. Or the script, rather. What does it say when a child is more mature than an elected official? I'm serious. How is DJ Daniel more dignified than the woman who represents Texas Congress? I want y'all to see this clip right here, man. This MSNBC suicide comment clip. Just so I can show y'all just how truly disgusting the left is.
But I think this was a lesson in finding one thing that you let yourself feel. And I let myself feel joy about DJ. And I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
Wow. What kind of compassionate network casually drops suicide jokes about a kid who beats cancer? I really want to, somebody, like, where's the left's outrage for this? Where's the media? No apologies was made. None of that. But as it relates to Jasmine Crockett, you know, are these the people that are really supposed to truly represent us, America? Y'all want them back in power? I don't see how you can sit there and mock a disabled governor and a child who survived cancer and somehow pretend like you're fighting for the oppressed. That's literally a direct contradiction. It doesn't make sense to me. Somebody, please. Jasmine Crockett, she might be loud, but my guy, DJ Daniel, I got to give him kudos. He's super strong. And we live in a climate now where people care about clout over character. I'm glad DJ is not following in those footsteps. In this video, hey, he the one who showed what real leadership looked like. But y'all see, Dems got exposed. Now it's time that we actually stop giving them our silence. And I want y'all to comment below. Should Jasmine Crockett apologize in the House floor? Or should we demand new leadership altogether? Y'all know where I'm going with that. Y'all be safe. Go check with somebody today. You could be saving their life. Peace.